This is part 4 of showing off my coloring book collection. And this is the last video. We'll have gotten through all of my coloring books. So after we get done with these, then if I get any more coloring books, which going through this process has really shown me that I do not need any more coloring books. And yeah, I don't think I'm going to be doing any more coloring book hauls. Even though I know they are really popular on YouTube. So first we're going to go through the Johanna Basford books that I have. And the Inky Butterfly. I actually just got this one. I've seen a lot of pictures colored from this coloring book, so I decided I wanted to finally get it. I have one, including this one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of Johanna's books. And then I have doubles of 2 of them, which is kind of surprising. I'm surprised I don't have more doubles, because Johanna's books are double-sided, so you kind of have to pick which side you want to color. Ivy and the Inky Butterfly, looks like more of them are on this side, so we'll do a flip through this way. Quick flip through. I love Johanna Basford, and this book, she's got some text to it. It's a story. And there's just lots of really great illustrations to color. They're all hand-drawn. Lots of details. I haven't colored any in this one yet. I think this was maybe one of her first books too. But it's got this cute story that goes along with it, where she's going through this little magical land and following this butterfly. But so that's Ivy and the Inky Butterfly. And the next one is from Johanna Basford, is Lost Ocean. And I have colored I think just one of the pages in here. It's up on the wall right now. This one is a lot more detailed than her normal stuff. I love these pages. The illustrations are smaller than some of her other stuff, so it's like it might be hard to get in there and color. A lot of mandalas in this one. I love this page right here. I cannot wait to color that. I've seen several people have colored that on Facebook, and it looks like a really fun page to color. But yeah, so that's Lost Ocean. Let me make sure these books are going up in a good way. And then I've got 2 copies of Worlds of Wonder. Oh, I do not want to show that page. That was horrible. Well, I mean, I guess that's, sometimes when you're coloring, it just does not go right. And I had a friend that wanted to color the same picture together, and so we picked one from she picked one from Worlds of Wonder, and I said, yeah, okay, sure. But I didn't really want to color it, and I just wasn't into it, and I tried different colors that I don't normally use. I tried to draw clouds. Like, it is really, really bad. This is it. I mean, there's parts of it that are okay. But overall, this is probably the worst coloring job I've ever done. So yeah, I stopped. I didn't even complete it. It was so bad. Yeah. So I do have 2 copies of this book, The Worlds of Wonder coloring book. I have colored a lot in here. Oh, I love this page right here. I love just really busy kind of stuff. I don't have any of the coloring pages in here because they're up on the walls. Whoops. She does a lot of these like half pages kind of things, so you can either fill in your own or... I just really like her style. That's a little village on a boat. That's so cute. I love this. A lot of people have colored this page. Well, that's a big mess of stuff. We'll pop that back in there. Don't look at it too much. I like the trees, and I think the clouds did turn out okay, but overall, like, these colors just did not go together. So that's The Worlds of Wonder. And then her most, well, she's got another one besides this one, but this is her most recent bigger size coloring book. These are a little wider than your average 10 by 11 coloring book or 8 by 11 coloring book, whatever they are. I haven't colored any in this. They are a lot more detailed. Some of the pictures are a lot more detailed. Like this one. A lot of little things to color. But I love anything Johanna Basford, so I can always find something in her books that I want to color. I love the pages like this. It's like the motif kind of pages. So cool. This one, she did a challenge on her Facebook page and her website. I didn't join in, clearly. It's not colored. Love those. I've seen a lot of pages done from this book. I really like these pages. And that. She does a lot of mandala stuff, but they're not like typical mandalas, so that's why I like her a lot. And then the next one that we have is The Secret Garden, which I've done quite a few pages in this. But again, they're not in the book themselves. They're, and this is kind of a yellowy paper, but it works. Her paper is really good in her books too. I love these. She's just got really fun flowers and leaves to color and mandalas, and there's lots of blank space. Not in this one, but so you can, you know, create your own or do a more intricate background. I love this page. I've seen a lot of people do it. This might be my favorite book of hers because it does have a lot of those pages that I like. I love her stuff. And then the next book of hers that I've got 2 of these, World of Flowers. And I've done several in these as well. This one's got a double page spread, which I did color this one. So it's good to see that I have 2 of these because now I can color this one. Good thing about this book is it's also got on the jacket itself is a coloring page as well. I just love her stuff so much. I really like this book a lot too. I colored this one already. It's good to see. I like having double copies of her books because I quite possibly may color things again. I've got so much to color though. I love her flower mandalas and like her just flower scenes like inside a terrarium or something. So pretty. She leaves a lot of space. This is really cool too. I love these busy patterns and just coloring them. I like this page a lot. I just colored this page during a live stream, and I colored it blue and white and added a little bit more color to it. Really, really fun things to color. I want to tackle this page too. And then the last Johanna Basford book that I have is The Enchanted Forest. I wish, and this is that yellow paper again, but again, it doesn't really seem to matter. It doesn't. I like both of them. This is such a beautiful book. I want to color like everything in these. Looks like I'd pick that out to color. This is one of the first things I ever colored. It's so terrible. Oh my goodness. I could probably salvage that though. Oh, this is another thing. This is the first thing, another like first things that I colored. And I actually was following a tutorial, and then in that tutorial, the colorist had only colored these things, and I didn't know how to carry on, so I just stopped. But this is something that now I would feel quite confident in finishing. So I might just do that because I really like it. It's a nice piece. It's on the other side of it. That little squirrel, so I don't really care about him. I think I did not color that. I think I don't know who did. I might have got this book used. This one's colored as well, but I didn't do that. I could definitely either color over that or maybe even quite possibly erase it because I would like to color that page. It is an excuse to buy another copy of it too, even though I don't need it. Okay, moving on. We're going to move on to the next artist that I've got several of her books. Let me see how to do these because they are. This is from Tatiana. I don't know how to pronounce her last name, so I'll just hold it up like that. Tatiana does this series called The Nice Little Town. And I went ahead and I got the collection. So this is books 1 through 3. So you can get Nice Little Town book 1, you can get Nice Little Town book 2, book 3, etc. But they're all the same. You know, there's not any left out pages. So these are complete of 3 books of Nice Little Town. And she's got, I really like her style. These are more centered on like the little homes, and sometimes there's little animals in them. But for the most part, Tatiana, oh, I love that. I love that too. Her stuff, her stuff usually has, I'm actually kind of surprised at these. I guess I haven't really looked through these that much. These are more like little town scenes. It kind of reminds me of Teresa Goodridge, just a different style. I love her stuff, though. And I love seeing other people coloring her stuff, like their completed pages. Oh, that's the difference. This is just nice little town, and there's nice little town with the mice. This is a big, thick book. If you can't tell, it's pretty big. This is the books 4 through 11. So that's a lot. And typically she's got mice. It's a mouse village. And she's got these little pod kind of homes with mice doing things like hanging up cherries, lounging and sunbathing and on a, going swimming. And they're just really cute little scenes. I really liked the ocean one. So this is like mice in the ocean. But typically, yeah, this guy has a little food shop, and then here's his home up here. I love these. I've done a couple of them, but I haven't for a long time. So they're just like fun little pictures to color with a good amount of detail in them. This house is made out of spools of thread and little buttons, and it's really cute stuff. Oh, she's a dressmaker. Look at all the dresses that she made. The mailman's coming to drop his mail off. It's just like, I don't know, they're at the opera, coming home from school. Lots of little cute little homes. I don't know, Tatiana might have actually kicked off the whole fairy home, fantasy home kind of craze, because she's been doing this for a while, doing these homes, and these are all hand drawn. So she puts a lot of effort into this world that she's created. I really like her stuff, which is why I have almost all of her mice books. I really need to color more of these. It's really cute, fun images to color. So this is nice little town, the mouse collections, books 4 through 11. They all have different themes, and you can get them separate. I just wanted them all together. This is Nice Little Town, book 12. Let me see here. So I've got a couple more. This is the circus. That's why I wanted this one, because I already had enough, but I was like, I want the circus theme one. So just really fun, cute images of mice. Oh, it's a little circus village, and different, it's like the little wagon, the hut for the tarot guy. There's the ringleader on the rides. A lot of fun little scenes to color in. And you can color them really simply, or you can get, really detailed with blending and shading. Just fun little scenes to color. Love her stuff. And then I've got Nice Little Town Halloween. Let's see some you colored. Hello. Rachel Marie, hello. I don't have any. I have a lot of ones that I have colored. I just don't have them readily available, but I can go grab them really fast. But I haven't laminated them yet. And I have several works in progresses that I need to finish. But the last one that I colored on the stream is this one by Johanna Basford from World of Flowers. So that's one that I completed. Sticky art shorts. You made a coloring book years ago. You have about 50 leftovers. Well, drop your email and maybe I'll get it. And then I colored this one from Yvonne Mistra, Dream World Coloring on Amazon. You can get all of her books. This is from Strange Fashion. And then I've got some mandalas, but I'm not going to show them because I'm going to do a video with all of them at once. This is from the book called Beautiful Mermaids that I colored. I actually have a flip through of this book available. I was really proud of this picture. I put it aside for a really long time and then was going through my work in progress and saw it and thought, you know what, I'm just going to go ahead and finish that. So I did. And then I've got, this is the Green Man from Mythomorphia, Kirby Rozan's book. Clearly I did not color him green. I wanted to do something different, so I did pink and purple and some red with that one. And I did those on the live stream. This one I did around Halloween. It's one from Kirby Rozan's. I'm not 100% sure what book that one's in. I think it's in Phantomorphia. If I'm not mistaken. I used alcohol markers on that one. Those are some of the ones that I've colored. And then what I do is I laminate them. And then I put them up on the walls. And then the work in progresses that I'm working on is this one from Googly. I don't have that one completed. So I'm almost done with it, but I just got bored with it, so I stopped. This is from Tomislav Tomic. And I have this side of this finished, but it's a double page spread and I don't have this side finished because I kind of didn't want to keep carrying on with the night, so I stopped. I've got this one that I'm working on, which I should finish. I got the skin done and then I kind of stopped. And I've got this one that I'm working on, Dream Beauties Unleashed. I started doing the hair and I got discouraged. This one's got, I barely even did anything with that. This is from an artist friend that I have on Facebook called Carol Francis, and I didn't really like the direction it was going, so I stopped. This was a freebie that I got somewhere. I'm not even sure where, that I started and stopped. This is from Diana Good's Space Princesses, and I guess I just didn't, I don't know, I don't have much more to do. I just have the little buns in her hair and then but I didn't really like the direction that was going either, so I stopped. This is from Alfonso Mucha, and I got distracted because I got a new coloring book, so I started coloring in that and I put this aside. I've got a lot of work left to do on this one. And this is from 100 Grayscale Flowers. These are all the work in progresses that I've got going on right now. It's like I almost get done and then I just stop. This is a mermaid from Mythomorphia. I think that's what that one was from. And I just kind of lost interest in it, I guess. And then this is one from Legendary Worlds. And I think that's about it. Let me see. I've got this Hannah Carlson one that I haven't finished either. So close to being finished with it, but I just didn't. Got some other ones that I finished that I'm not, that were from a long time ago. Like I finished this one from Nice Little Town, the Halloween one. This is stuff that I colored in the very beginning. Wish You Were Here, Teresa Goodridge. I've got a couple other. This is from Johanna Basford. But I guess I just didn't like the direction it was going in, so I stopped. This is one from Bizarro Land that I guess I just got bored with. I didn't like the way that her tights were coming out. I kind of messed the page up, so yeah, that's some of my works in progress, and then the completed ones. I should probably do a video just with those, with the completed ones that but I'd have to take them all off the walls, and I don't really want to do that, so. But yeah, I have lots of work in progresses that need to get finished. So, that was a little aside there. So thank you, Rachel Marie, for asking that. Back to the collection. This is nice little town, Santa's Village. And it's Christmas themed, as you can probably tell by the title. Little elves. And in the workshop and Santa. This page would be really fun to color. A lot of these, the paper is okay in these. It's a little bit thicker than the standard Amazon paper. I like that they're one-sided as well. That's one that I started on as well. Not very impressed with. That's when I first started using colored pencils. So here's the Halloween one. Looks like I was working on this one as well. A little witch with a big hat. You can see I was kind of just starting to learn how to do some shading. This was back in 2020. But this is the Halloween Nice Little Town. I don't have many themed books like Halloween or Christmas or whatever, but I got these early on when I saw everybody on Facebook, you know, during those times coloring themed pictures. So there's some really cute drawings in here. Was that a spaceship? No, it's just like a hat or something on the house. Those are really cute, fun drawings. Oops, let me stick this back in there. Well, I'm seeing I don't have the colors that I used written down on that. Usually I do that on those index cards. And then more from Tatiana. She has a series out called Vintage Classic Coloring Pages. And these are, she's got some previews of other books at the end of this book. I wanted to color that. But here's the coloring book itself. Where it just, I really liked the images and the uniqueness of the designs. Is why I got this book. Really, that's so cute. I could work on my glass. I wanted to color that, but I didn't, it looks like. That's so cute too. I think that's what's actually on the... I've seen a lot of people color that one. So I got that one, and then I also have Vintage Classic Coloring Pages #2 by Tatiana. I really like her artwork. Fun stuff, fantasy kind of stuff. There's a lot of dragons and fairies in this one. Should take these out. And then this is the last one that I've got from Tatiana, the Vintage Classic Coloring Pages number 3. I think this one has a little bit more intricate stuff. That's kind of a nice little town vibe. I've seen somebody color this and it was so cool, like a bag lady with all of her bags on her back. A royal mouse. Frog. If anybody wants complete flip throughs, oh, I love that. Of these, just let me know and I can do that. All right, so those are, I think, all of the like collections of one. That's just 2 artists. And then I got this, the official Bob Ross coloring book. It's a wide book. And I'll be honest, I almost returned this because it's very simple. Like, I don't even know what I would do with that. I was pretty pissed when I got this book, I'm not gonna lie. I don't know why I didn't return it. I have returned coloring books before, but sometimes I guess I don't know. Like, I was really pissed when I got this book. Even like doing a flip through of it now, I'm just like, this is ridiculous. That's okay. But this is like it's not even a kid's coloring book. It's like a 3-year-old's coloring book. I would not recommend getting this book. Some of them are all right, but if I had seen a flip through of this, I definitely would not have purchased this. Yeah. If I was going to do a de-stash, this book would definitely be in the pile. I don't know. I guess I thought it was going to be something different. If you look at, these are his actual paintings. So I guess I don't know what I thought, but that's not it. That wasn't doing it for me. The next one I got is Color Your Own Van Gogh, and it's also a long or a wide book. And I don't know, this kind of style of doing coloring books is different. It's harder to color. It's just a lot of like little lines, so I think this is super cool, but they're really difficult to color. I don't know. That's why I haven't colored anything in here, because I'm just not quite sure how to color these. The way that they're drawn, I guess it's more like I'd have to treat it like abstract kind of stuff. Van Gogh is one of my favorite artists. So and those are cool. And another stream I had, I showed that I had a couple of Van Gogh ones. This is another long book, wide book, Color Your Own Historical Maps. This one I wasn't that impressed with either. I still like the idea of doing this. But they're really small and, like I said, not what I was really expecting. I love maps. I don't know what it is, but I love maps. So I thought, oh yeah, I want to color some maps. And so I bought this book, and then this is where flip throughs is really important. So you always go to YouTube and type in the book and see if there's a flip through so you can make your decision from there. I wish that these were bigger, so you could actually like get in there and color them, but yeah, it wasn't really what I was expecting. Moving on. This is a really popular book in the coloring world, The Ink House by Rory Daubner. And I got it, honestly, because everybody else is getting it. And then after I like it, but there's some of the pages I really like a lot. It's not as big as I would like, and it's not really, I recognize that it's a beautiful book, of course, but it's not typically stuff that I would color, I guess. I probably should have looked at a flip through, because I probably wouldn't have bought this book. It's kind of like you see other people do something with something and you think, oh, I have to have that. So you get it. And then you're like, oh, I've seen this page colored quite a bit. It's a really a pretty book, but it's not. That's cool. That's The Ink House by Rory Dobner. That was like 20 something bucks, maybe even more than that. This other book that I've got is called The Enchanted Fairies Coloring Book by Josephine Wall. This book is really detailed and intricate. I haven't colored any in here yet either because I was intimidated. It's hard to see the images, and they're really fine lines. So, although I have seen some coloring from these, and they were gorgeous. So once I beef up my skills a little bit more, I'll tackle some of them in this book, because there are some really pretty images in here. But yeah, very detailed, very small. You'd probably have to use a gel pen or have a very sharp point on your pen. Really, really beautiful images in this book, though. Yeah, so once I get some more skills, I'll tackle those. Next book is Fantasy Fairy Homes. I have a couple of these. I got this one because one of my coloring friends got it, and we were going to do color alongs, but we never did. And plus, it's super cute. It's got lots of cute images, and I believe this is a AI generated book, but it's still super cute. I love the images in this, and they go quick too. Usually, it takes me anywhere from a week to a month to color one page. So, the next book is 101 Flowers Coloring Book, Volume 1. And this book is one-sided as well, and then on the other side it tells you what the flower is, and that's what I liked about it. Sunflowers. Looks like the way that I had this stored, it got kind of bent, which is too bad. Ragged Robin. These are primroses. Popcorn lantana. Oh yeah, I've taken pictures of those. A narcissus. I don't know if these are hand drawn or not. I think that they are. Hollyhocks. Golden leaf. Yeah, I haven't colored any in this, but I want to. Corpse flower. Nice big pictures of flowers. So that's the black bat flower. I wanted to practice, my flower technique, so I got that book. I don't know, it's kind of bent. This book, Magic and Myth and Magic by Kiniyoko Craft. This one's different. It's got a lot of unique pages in it, I felt. And so I started one in this, but then I got distracted by another coloring book. I really like this coloring book a lot. There's a lot of stuff, a lot of unique designs in here. That is so cool. Yeah, I really like this book a lot. And I feel like this is the one image that I had started. It's got kind of a Mardi Gras feel to it. I don't know why I stopped. to be honest. I think that I wasn't really sure about the direction of the hair and maybe the skin. And I don't know if the paper was that great, so maybe I felt like I couldn't. I mean, the paper feels good. I should definitely pick it up because I like this image. I should put that in my work in progress pile. Here's one that I think I got with like some coloring pages or something. That's cute. It's like a kind of a bunch of different little images. I think I got this with like some gel pens or some colored pencils. It might have actually come with the Color pencils that I bought. 30 unique doodle illustrations. Yeah, I think that came with the Color pencil set that I bought. This book is super cool. Dimensions by this person. I can't pronounce that name. I wish that it was bigger, but that's okay. It's got some super cool designs that are 3D. And I saw somebody, one of the colorists in one of the coloring groups that I'm in, was just coloring page after page from this book. And I liked every single one of them. So I went ahead and snagged it. It's so cool. I love these images. The problem with having so many coloring books is I don't know, like you can't decide what to color, right? Oh, so here's the Selena Fenech books that I've got. I forgot. I don't know why I forgot, but this is 4 books in one. Let's see if it'll show us all the books that is in. Yeah, Unicorns and Dragons, Fairy Tales, Victorian Romance, and Goddesses. So there's a lot of different... I've colored this page, actually, because I had it in another book. I like her style a lot. That's from the Victorian Romance. It's so cool. These are all offered as separate books, but I like getting the collections. Those Fairy Tales. This is stuff that I would have colored. Cinderella, kind of in the same vein, but a lot more intricate. Unicorns and Dragons. Dragons and Girls. I don't really care to color unicorns. I think I must have wanted the other stuff that was in this one. That's why I got it. And then this is her book called Goddesses. One thing that's really good about Selena Fenech is that she provides double copies. So she provides 2 copies of the books. So what I ended up doing was I met up with a coloring friend in Jacksonville, and I gave her the second pages of these books. So she would have some stuff to color. I like this book a lot. This is the Goddesses coloring book. And like I said, that was included in the Tales and Myth book. That's why I didn't mind giving it, because I still have 2 copies of them. This is the Victorian Romance. I think this was actually the first, maybe it was the first or second book of hers that I got. I was working on that one. I wanted to be coloring gowns and stuff. And then the next one from Selena Fenech is Night Magic, a Gothic and Halloween coloring book. It's got some fun images. Oh, that's cute. Her dress is a pumpkin. I love that. Stonehenge. That's pretty. She's got some cool stuff. If you like coloring hair and skin and dresses. And I believe, yeah, she is a hand-drawn artist, so. And then I have quite a few books of hers. Here's Enchanted Magical Forest from Selena Fenech. And I got this actually because another coloring friend has it, and we were going to do a color along, but we never got around to it. Really pretty images in here too. I like these books a lot. I haven't looked at them for a long time. Oh, that's so cool. I'm like thinking of all the colors that I would use. The next Selena Fenech book that I have, and I think this is the last one of hers, is Fairy Art. So we've got, that's interesting, fairies in it. Cute. This one I like some of the images, but some of them I'm like, meh. Ah, I finally found it. The Gudrun Hall book, Scenes from the Forest. It was like mixed in with all the coloring books. I was just thinking today, I was like, where is that book? Did I give it to somebody? I was showing all the other Gudrun Hall books in I think the first video that I did. This is the first Gudrun Hall. These are AI created books, and this was the first one of this artist that I got, and it's probably my favorite still. I love this designer, this AI designer. I really like this stuff. I'm gonna stick that over there so I can put it with the other ones. This was Coloring Pages by Robert Neal. And I've taken this book apart because I've colored quite a few of the pages. I love his stuff. He was in one of the coloring groups that I was in, but he left because they wouldn't let him post his work anymore, which I think is lame. I think you should be allowed to, post your coloring book. That's what we're in coloring groups for, but that's neither here nor there. I love his stuff. I've done a couple of his as well. And they're one-sided. The paper's not that great. It's the Amazon quality paper, but I've got this book a while ago, and he kind of kicked off my love of abstract stuff. Like, look at this. It's so cool and detailed and just super fun to color. I love his stuff. I don't know if and this is all hand-drawn. Like, he's just extraordinary. He was working on number 2, but I don't know if it ever came out. I should check because I'm going to get it. I love coloring his stuff. And then this book I actually got before I started seriously coloring. And I got it at Borders Bookstore before they closed. That's something I was working on a while ago, it looks like. Just mandalas. I like them, though. They're good mandalas. I was working on that. These are things that I colored before I knew how to color. Not that I know how to color, like, whatever now, but I feel like I've picked up some tips, and I'm a little bit better than I was. So that's that book. We're almost done. We've got 3 more left. And then this book, Victorian Houses by A.G. Smith, is from Creative Haven. And I wanted to color Victorian houses, so I bought this book, and I have yet to color any of them, but I love all of these designs. How cool is that? Ah, love it. Some of them are long ways. Yeah, I looked at several different coloring books before I got that one about Victorian houses. And then this, I saw somebody had one of these. It's a spiral bound at the top, the Tibetan art coloring book. The artwork is by this person. And I colored one of the pages in this. I'll just open it up like that. So they're like traditional Tibetan art pages. I saw somebody on Facebook that was coloring one of these, and I wanted to try my hand at it, so I colored one, and I liked it. I was pretty pleased with the result. And I like that they're single-sided. Okay, the last one is The Big Book of Fairies, 100 Illustrations to Color by Molly Harrison. She has several compilation books, so these are just fairies from several of her books. Molly Harrison does hand drawing. So it's just a bunch of different fairies. Oh, that's so cute. Not like I needed another fairy book, but I, again, had a coloring friend that wanted to do color alongs, and she had a book similar, so. But I like the images in this a lot. They are similar, but if you want to color a fairy, this is the go-to book. A lot of cute images to color in there. All right, guys, so that's my coloring book collection. That was 4 parts. Now you've seen all of them. Every single book that I own, you have seen them all. So my next live stream, I will be continuing to color. We were working in this book, the Japan book, and I am coloring this little guy right here, which has been fun. I keep thinking that I should go ahead and color all the flowers because I demonstrated how I colored these ones, so I don't know if I really need to color the rest of them live. And I'm also working on this mandala, but I've been doing that off camera. And then I'm also working on this picture right here, and then I'm working on another mandala picture, and I'm working on a horse picture, which is almost done. So I'll be posting all that on my Facebook. But yeah, so we will continue. The next live stream will be a continuation of coloring this little cute page right here. Thank you all so much for joining me. And if you haven't already, please like this video. I'm trying to grow the channel, so all the likes and the subscriptions really help with that. And view it as many times as you want because it's the most fascinating video on the internet. But I appreciate everybody's support. If you want links to any of those books, let me know in the comments. If you want full flip-throughs of any of those books in any of the 4 videos that I posted of all of my coloring books, let me know, and I'll be more than happy to do that. You can probably find other flip-throughs on most of the books. That's why I haven't really done flip-throughs of them. But if anybody wants one, I am more than happy to do that. And again, thank you for joining me, and I'll see you in the next video.